Well, here we are. It's Monday on the estate lake. The leaves are turning slowly but surely. Willow on the island over there is turning. A fair few leaves floating around on the lake. We've got 3 rods with us today. We've got a little spot down there, which I quite like, and 2 out of the island over there. What I've done is not gone for the bush. That's sort of like, that was the bush I've gone for normal. I haven't produced a fish for a while, so that sort of channel there is a dead end because there's a bridge that goes across onto the island, and then underneath the willow over there, I've headed for baits there. It's the fish I got from that gap the other day when I was here. It spooked a couple of other fish at the same time as I got a take from that one. There's a couple of fish ups further around the island, so they obviously patrol around that edge and things, so I'm thinking that I'll stick sort of 2 baits on there. Down there was where I lost the fish in the weed that other trip as well. Hopefully I won't find that, whatever it was. I don't know, I think there's a branch or something down there, but hopefully I've loosened it or something. I don't know. Have to see if I catch a take and just deal with it. It's not a bad day. It's overcast most of the day. A little bit of fine drizzle in the rain, in the air, and yeah, we'll see how we go. Actually, I'm trying to carry less stuff here, like a lot of sort of weight difference. It's sort of like easier to set up and move around and things. I want to get myself set up to be able to do it in the winter and not too much aggro. So I've got the dug out my Neville's. Just use this set on here, attached to a bank stick with some swingers on it. I generally fish slack lines on here, so that's why the weight's halfway down. And I get that little bit of extra pull on the hook when it hits that, and yeah, we shall just see. I didn't get the chance to put some bait out yesterday because there's I drove past yesterday afternoon. There's a couple of people on here fishing, so I just continue by and never really worry about it. But they were fishing, so they'll have put out bait, so that will save me a bit of aggro. I'm going to put out some bait before I go, and I'm going to try and get down another day during the week and put some more bait out. And yeah, next session after this I think is my whole week to do what I want, really. I'd like to do a couple of nights on here, really. Not necessarily in the swim, because the wife and family were away, so I am open to going up the other end. But the amount of bait I've been putting down here, I think I'm just going to I might just stick to this, really, to see how we get on. Anyway, it's not a bad day, and yeah, we'll just sit back and wait and see how we go, really. I'm reasonably confident, but I don't want to be overly confident like the last time. I think the last time I caught a fish on here, it then took me 3 or 4 months to catch my next one, so I've got to be mindful of that. But we'll see. Right, I'll give you an update as the day progresses. See you later. Well, I've got about 45 minutes left now. I've actually seen a couple of fish. One within about the first 20 minutes of being here, and the other one a little bit later than that. I was quite hopeful that one of these rods would go off, but it's not as temperature day today is cold. A lot more fresh than I thought it was going to be, I must admit. You know, I'm quite warm myself, but yeah, I wasn't quite expecting to be this sort of cold and fresh out the bank, I must say. So I've just come wandering around this way, so I'll give you a little bit of a view through. So you've got a channel around the back of the island, but where those reeds are in the middle is actually a sort of boardwalk across, which is just under the water at the moment because the water level's gone up a little bit because of the rain. So the fish can't access actually all the way around the island. But they do love going in that little bay, I must admit. They quite like that area a lot actually. It's a bit full of that weed, that's the only problem. It's a bit choked up. So the others run around the side of the island. But it gives you a little bit of a different view of the lake. And you sort of like stand up here, I might just wander up here actually. See the far end of the lake up here, it gets a lot shallower up here. So it's obviously towards the down wall, the other end. I don't want to go too far. Not as far as here, to be fair. You can see the other end there. There's a tiny little island there. And then there's the inlet there, which is stream fed. Just quite sort of a narrow little lake. But I've seen a carp top in here. And carp top about 10-15 foot off the side of the island. Sort of 5, 7, 8 foot away from where I was fishing, really. And well, nothing really. There you go. Anyway, yeah, I've got about 45 minutes left out. So you never know. Similar sort of time to now than I caught last week. So you just don't know, but the weather conditions are not the same at all. It's not incredibly cold out here. I feel like sort of when I've got my hands holding the phone, my hands aren't happy at all, really. There you go. Anyway, it's nice to be on the bank. I'm not going to complain about that. Could be worse, couldn't it? So I shall catch up with you soon. Good luck if you're on the bank and out there. And yeah, I think it's time to start wrapping up warm, really. There you go. Alright, catch up with you soon, folks.